What's good, YouTube? It's of course Survivor Prophecy. Just a quick video. My phone's about to die. All right. So basically, we all had, we all witnessed, history in the making yesterday. You know, the Buccaneers are going to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? The last time the Buccaneers was in the Super Bowl was around 2001 when they faced the high-powered offense of the Browns. Y'all remember that? I'm not saying that this game is gonna be the same because back then the Bucks had them boys. You know what I'm saying? They had Warren Sapp, they had Brooks, they had Barbara. You know what I'm saying? So and then obviously they had Coach Gruden. So times has changed. The league has changed tremendously. But it's gonna be a fun game. It really is, But I will reveal who I think is gonna win the Super Bowl February 1st. Because I need to process, who's gonna, the outcome of the game, or the not the outcome, but just the how the game is going to shape out. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to dive head first and say, oh, this is gonna win, or Packers are, I mean, not Packers, but the Buccaneers is going to win, or excuse me, the Chiefs are going to win. It could go either way. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, so February 1st, I'm going to give my final take on who's going to win the Super Bowl. But yeah, but this whole notion about, the media, comparing, basketball to football, like they saying, oh, Patrick, like the Chiefs are like the Golden State Warriors. Like, can we please stop with the whole comparison? It's getting out of hand. It's stupid. It's a terrible, like if they're gonna compare teams from their prospect. You know what I'm saying? Like compare teams from their own sport. Like compare the Chiefs to a juggernaut like the 2013 Broncos when the Broncos was just putting 40, 50 points on teams. You know what I'm saying? Like if they would have done that, I wouldn't have no problem. You know what I'm saying? But to compare the Chiefs to the Warriors, I mean, it's just a slap in the face. In the NFL, I'm not even the NFL, the media does this consistently, especially the Colin Coward show, you know? Like he religiously say, well, this Kansas City Chiefs team remind me of the Golden State Warriors when they was, blowing teams out and Stephen Curry was just averaging like Patrick Mahomes can only control, Tom Brady can only control, all the quarterbacks can only control one unit. It's not like Russell Wilson scores and he's a middle linebacker or he's a cornerback. No, you know what I'm saying? Like stop. It's never going to work. We're not stupid, okay? But again, media just throws that shit in our faces because obviously we don't pay attention to the media. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's why they do it because we don't pay attention. I'm pretty sure if everybody paid attention, everybody would have seen the stupidity that the media goes through on a day-to-day basis. You know, like comparing Tom Brady to LeBron James. There is no comparison. Yes, they both have their 10th appearance in the biggest games. You know what I'm saying? But again, LeBron James can control both sides of the ball when he wants to. Tom Brady can only control one unit, and that's the offense. So, are we going to sit here and keep on saying, oh, if the Kansas City Chiefs win, oh, they're going to be the next, Golden State Warriors dynasty-wise? Like, they always throw it in our faces. Like, let's compare. Okay, so if the Chiefs were to repeat, right? They would have been in the same class as the '04 Patriots. You know, that would put them in class with the Lakers, Patriots, and then them if they were to repeat. But they would have to do it back to back. You know, like you could put them in that class if you just doing it overall, an overall, dynasty team from every, sport, not every sport, just basketball and football. Yes, okay, I would understand that, because it's a dynasty. It's different, you know. Miami Heat wasn't a dynasty because they failed to do it, LeBron James went on and disputed that famous quote, not one, not two, not three, not four, not five, not six, not seven, and out of 4 trips, they only won twice. So is that underachieving or overachieving? Y'all let me know, because I think that's underachieving. You're supposed to win more than you can bite off. You can't win, what I'm saying? Like you can't win 2 out of 4 trips to the finals. That's not going to cut it. Like the Heat should have never lost to the Mavericks. But obviously, the NBA wanted to give Dirk, a championship because he's never won a championship. So I would understand that, Like the Heat had no business losing to the Mavericks. After that, the Heat went back and beat the Baby Thunder. And after that, one out of the 2 matchups against the Spurs, which everybody thought that the Heat should have just swept the Spurs in those 2 finals. But again, the Spurs was just too dominant. They had Timmy, they had Manu, they had Parker, they had a young Kawhi. So it wasn't easy. So it is what it is. So if the Chiefs wind up losing their Super Bowl to the to the Broncos, oh my God, Broncos, to the Buccaneers, what will this say about Tom Brady? Nothing we already didn't know. I think Tom Brady is the golden boy of the NFL. Because obviously when Dan Marino retired, obviously, the media is not going to tell you this. Okay, I believe in my heart of hearts that the NFL handpicked Tom Brady to represent or to replace Dan Marino. Now, obviously, Dan Marino never lost in the Super Bowl. He's undefeated, 4-0. Never lost in the big games. But you see the statistics. You see the achievements that Tom Brady has acquired over his 19th, 20th year. He only got hurt once in his career. So I just think that Tom Brady is a golden boy. He's like one of those spoiled little brats that wants things done his way. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's in the AFC or the NFC, it doesn't really matter because he was facing teams from the NFC while he was with the Patriots. You know what I'm saying? So, it doesn't really matter. Oh, we're going up against a high-powered offense. Where did we see that before? Didn't the media was hyping the damn LA Rams saying, oh, they got Todd Gurley and Cooper Kupp and Robert Woods and all this stuff. What happened? It was a disgusting Super Bowl. That was the worst Super Bowl I ever watched. And they say they said the same thing about the Seahawks. Oh, how the Patriots are gonna stop DJ Metcalf and Tyler Lockett and all those boys and stuff. Guess what happened? And then obviously they said the same thing against the Falcons. Oh, how the Patriots defense is gonna stop Julio Jones and this and that, and how they gonna attack their running game or how they gonna stop their running game. We all know how that ended out. So, and the big bonus is comeback. So if the Chiefs fall down 10-0, let's say the Chiefs fall down 10-0 in the Super Bowl, you don't think they have a chance to even come back? Like what if it's 24-0, 27-0 going into the second quarter? Just saying, could be one of those games. Could be one of those Broncos versus Seahawks games. Where the offense is just too much. You know, but nobody wants to see a blowout again in the Super Bowl. You know, but again, Patrick Mahomes is gonna have to take a back seat. Patrick Mahomes is gonna have to take a back seat because I don't see Patrick Mahomes winning back to back. I'm just like today's NFL is different, like they want to recycle teams, they don't want to keep throwing the same product out over and over and over. Like we got tired of that in New England. You know what I'm saying? There were some Super Bowls the Patriots didn't even make it. And there were some that they did make it. You know what I'm saying? Like we had the Broncos and the Panthers. Pretty good game. We had the 49ers and the Ravens. Pretty good game. So there were some Super Bowls the Patriots wasn't in. But the fact of the matter is we don't want to see that again, you know? And for every action there's a reaction, you know? So the NFL right now is trying to replace Tom Brady, you know? Patrick Mahomes is what, 24, 25? Tom Brady was the same age when he won his second championship, right? Had Bill Belichick, had a good tight end, had a good coaching system. They faced the best of the best in the East, and it still wasn't good enough. The Rams, the Panthers, who else? I'm trying to think of the names that they beaten. And those teams were juggernauts, especially the Panthers with Steve Smith and Jake Delhomme. You know what I'm saying? So they all came and they all fell. So what makes Patrick Mahomes different? Patrick Mahomes is just on another level. When you think that when you think the Chiefs are counted out, they make a comeback. We've seen this plenty of times. They're very good at coming back from behind. It don't matter how large the league is. It don't matter how large the lead is. They can come back with will. We've seen that last night. Even though they were down 10, even though they were down 9-0, but still, you know, um, but they came back like it was nothing, so, but Tampa is a different team though. Tampa, obviously they have Tom Brady. They have a very good defense. They got Dominican Sue. They got JPP. They just have a squad with them. Chiefs have a squad too, so it's going to be heavy hitters. It's going to be a heavyweight battle, you know. But again, I'm going to tell y'all who's going to win next month because I have to process all this and, I have to, reset my brain because there was a lot happened yesterday. So like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, take care of yourself and each other. Don't forget to like and comment and subscribe. Especially subscribe. I need some subscribers. And yeah.